Hello and welcome to our SENG 637 assignment demo. Our team consists of Bhavya, Drew, Oke, and myself, Michael. We are going to take this opportunity to demonstrate some of the exploratory, scripted, and regression testing that we have done in this assignment. So Michael here. In here, I'm going to talk about one pass case and one bug that we found from test cases. So let's go for a success or a pass case first. Let us look at the case number 31. So in this case, we're doing a transfer in which if anytime prior to entering a dollar amount, we should be able to have a message to, if we cancel it, we should have a message to display that we can do another transaction. So let's try. So we go transfer, and then we go from, let's say, transfer from checking. But now for transfer to, we want to click cancel. Then you would actually display the message as expected, which is last transaction was canceled. Would you like to do another transaction? And you could click yes or no to continue on with this application. So this is what we considered a pass for this program. So with our second issue that I want to talk about is what we found in test case number 14. And this coincides with our backlog issue number 1-14. So what we found during withdrawal is that when we withdraw a certain amount, it actually dispenses another amount. So the step to reproduce this, we'll first turn on the ATM and insert card 2 again with a valid PIN. And this time we're going to choose withdraw. And then we would choose one of the accounts, let's just say checking. And then let's just say we choose the amount of cash to withdraw to be $60. So it's number 3. Now, as you can see here, the amount being withdrawn is actually $100, in which the expected outcome is actually just $60.
Hello, my name is Drew, and I'm going to show you 2 of the issues we found during exploratory testing. This first one is ATM 1-3 on Backlog. This issue is that when you select balance inquiry for an invalid account, cash is dispensed from the ATM. So to reproduce this, we have turned on the ATM and entered a valid number of bills. We then inserted card 1 with PIN 42. So now if we select balance inquiry, which should just be showing us balances, the available accounts here are checking and money market. Money market is an invalid account for card 1, so if we select that, it should give us invalid account, but instead the ATM is dispensing cash. This is also shown in the logs that it dispenses cash, but this does not actually come out of any of the accounts. It just comes straight out of the ATM. And then this is shown in backlog with the steps and screenshots here. We do have this marked as resolved, as this is fixed in version 1.1. So this is the second issue we found during exploratory testing. This is ATM 1-21 on backlog. And this one is that the card number displayed on the receipt is incorrect. It is 1 higher than the actual card number. So here we have turned on the ATM again, entered a valid number of bills. We've inserted card 1 with PIN 42 again. This also happens on card 2. But now if we select any of these transaction types, so if we select transfer, and then if we go from any account to any account, say $10, and now it should print out a receipt that shows this is card number 1, but it is actually showing card number 2 here. In the logs, we can see that it is card 1. It is just on the receipt that it's wrong. And then this is our backlog entry. We have this marked as in progress with a note that this still does exist in version 1.1, as it is not fixed. So now I'll show an exploratory test we did that passed. So we have the ATM turned on here. We'll insert our card number 1, PIN 42. So now if I want to check the balance inquiry for the checking account, We can see on the receipt that's printed here that it correctly shows the balance of $100. So this is a pass.
So my name is Okay. I'll be performing a field test case on the deposit operation number 22 in the manual scripted spreadsheet. You're supposed to perform a legitimate deposit transaction properly. On Backlog, we have it here as ATM 1-22. When the user deposits any amount in the ATM version 1.0, for example, after the deposit operation is performed, we come up with a $10 short balance. I'll demonstrate it. I already inserted card 1 for my ATM version 1.0. I select the deposit operation on the checking account for $50. I insert my envelope. And after the deposit is made, the ATM prints a receipt for me. I'm supposed to have a balance of $150 in my checking account, but it comes up $10 short. I'm here having $140. On the log, it shows quite all right that I have deposited $50, but the balance still comes up $10 short. Now, this particular failure case still exists in version 1.1. That's why the status of our issue is in progress. Now, I'll be demonstrating a test case that passed where the session is supposed to end when the customer chooses not to do another transaction. So I open my ATM machine. I will just perform a balance inquiry operation. I have used card 1, and I'll be checking my checking account balance. So after the machine performs the transaction and displays my balance, it prompts me with a message if I would like to do another transaction, and I'll select no. And so the machine ejects my card and waits for operation from another user.
Hello, my name is Bhavya, and I will be demonstrating one passing scripted test and one failing exploratory test. So for the passing test case, let's have a look at the test case number 26. In this test case, we test if user can choose transfer transaction in the ATM and is able to see a menu of account types specifying transfer from. So let's launch the application. I'll use card 1. So this is our initial state of the ATM, and we want to check if the user can choose transfer, which is 3. So user will press 3, and now what we see on the screen matches the expected output. So this test case is passed. Now let's see. Let's do a regression testing for this and see if we can do this in version 1.1. I'll repeat the same steps. I'll again choose 142. So this is again the initial state, and let's choose transfer. And yeah, so there's no regression here. So the test case passes in both version 1 and version 1.1. Finally, let's take a look at the failing test case. In this test case, which is logged in backlog as ATM_1-12, we try to make a deposit of a bigger amount. We will try to deposit an amount which is bigger than this number. Let's launch the application 1.0. Now I'll try to make a deposit. Let's choose checking. 214-748-364. So I want to choose a number which is bigger than this. So let's choose 0.8 and enter. So I was expecting to see a click to insert an envelope button here, but it is not here. Let's check the console. So as we see here, there's a number format exception. We think that this is a bug because this is not being handled properly in the application. So let's just see if this has been fixed in version 1.1 or not. So I'll force close it. I'll launch the version 1.1. I'll now repeat the steps. Choose deposit. I'll again choose checking, and let's enter the amount once again, the same amount. 214,748,3648. Let's enter it. And now we again say this, that this screen is now kind of non-responsive. Let's check in the console. Yeah, so we see the error once again, the exact same error. So this particular bug was present in version 1.0 and it is not yet fixed in version 1.1. So we choose in progress for this. I hope you liked our demonstration for the different kind of bugs. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much.